Hello everyone, this is Going77 here, and welcome back for some more Let's Play Command & Conquer. So, last we left off, we did ourselves the Nod Mission 4 there, going into Chad and killing off all the civilians. Very nice. But now, we seem to have got ourselves a nice group of territories up in the north here of Africa. But the GDI also seems to be amassing a massive group of territories in the south part of Africa. But now, we seem to be going over into the western area, over into the more to the western coast of Africa, in this one area that we can choose. So let's go ahead and pick it. Maturlala, very good. Military strength, laughable, very good. And point of conflict in Tijijia. Yes, Tijijia. Yes, so yeah, without further ado, let's just go and see the cutscene for this. Let's see what Seth has to say. So here we go.
Before you can truly shape the future, you must first possess the past. Assimilate our history, for it is your own. Kane wants you to view this.
Accessing Brotherhood archives. The Brotherhood desires a world of peace, unity, and eternal brotherhood. The Brotherhood springs from the lowest of places, offering unity and peace to otherwise neglected and abused nations. Tiberium heralds the dawn of a new age. The Brotherhood embraces this age, harvesting Tiberium to further expand our collective beliefs. Tiberium continues to confound the scientific community, soaking up ground minerals and soil nutrients like a sponge. The end result of this unique leaching process creates the formation of Tiberium crystals, rich in precious metals and available for collection with a minimum of mining expense.
I have good news. While I was at a top-level briefing with Kane, I made mention of your accomplishments and efforts. He's somewhat impressed, and is interested to see how you handle your next assignment. Kane needs Niger, and his personal commander is massing an assault through Algeria. We need to be assured that GDI's H-N Warthogs flying out of Lagos do not hinder his progress. Your goal is to set up surface-to-air missile batteries and destroy the GDI airbase. You have caught Kane's eye, and he is watching. Do not fail me.
Alright, get to use some SAM sites there. Yeah, look at that. Boom! Alright, so here we are in Nod Mission 5. And you heard it there, as our objective is that we're building SAM sites now to stop the enemy from airstriking us. They're GDI, which is a pretty cool sort of role reversal now. You know, now that we're other team, unlike before, we were GDI and destroying the SAM sites so we can airstrike nods. This time, since we're playing as Nod, we're the ones building the SAM sites to then stop GDI from airstriking us, which is pretty cool. It's a really cool role reversal sort of thing that I've always liked with Command & Conquer here. So we will indeed be doing that, but first we've got to get our actual base itself started, and now we actually do get some more technology here available to us, including sandbags, which well, I guess we will be using, you know, to make our base look a little more fancy. But yeah, there's that, and we should be able to make vehicle units for Nod as well. So yeah, making an airstrip would be really good. But for now, like I said before, we're just getting our base set up. We also got ourselves a light tank available to us now. Yes, got ourselves the tanks. Oh yeah. But, as one might imagine, this also means that GDI is also going to start having their medium tanks as well, which they indeed will, and we will have to watch out for. So we can build an airstrip down there, which is, as I explained before, is the equivalent of GDI's war factory, which is the building that makes the vehicles. And that instead of building the vehicles, Nod calls in and airplane to then deliver the cargo, and that's how they get them. It's really neat. Cool how they mix it up like that. But yeah, I know I've said it before and explained it before, but it's good to have a refresher. And it is, again, cool how they do that. But for now, what I'm doing here is I want to build these silos over here, but obviously I can't build way over here, so I'm doing the old building extending technique. You know, the good old extendo to then build my silos down here and then sell them immediately. Which is good. We're going to need every little bit of space that we can get in this base here. And so every little bit of building space helps. And especially this space here, which I want to use for these silos. Now, can I actually, maybe I can. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I can. Get 2 silos down here. Pretty good. So I'll go ahead and do that. It's just gonna take a few extra seconds, so don't mind me, folks. Here, as we get a lot of colorful, brightly colored technicians out of this too. Very nice. Yeah, go ahead and gather you guys up there, and just sort of hang about, do it look cool, I guess. But yeah, let's actually build a Hand of Nod, but we'll build a second one here, and we'll build an actual one that we're going to use in our base to, just for the sake of speeding up our unit production. And then it won't take us quite as long, so we'll do that. And we'll put another Hand of Nod up here, and then we'll get started on a second refinery. I also noticed that we can now build flamethrowers here. We can now train flamethrower units, but I don't think we're going to do that because, as I've said before, GDI campaign, flamethrowers are very highly volatile units that will just melt each other, torch each other, and they're just overall a detriment to your army that you're using. So, for that reason, we won't be using them. And we're going to be getting flamethrower units in the later non-missions anyways, so yeah, we're going to see them anyways. But so, yeah, for now, we're not going to bother using them because they're just too unreliable. But hey, there's the SAM site there. It's a little bit expensive, but yeah, we're going to definitely need to build a couple of those to help protect our base from airstrikes. Speaking of which, the enemy now has access to airstrikes now, the GDI, and will periodically be calling in airstrikes on my units. But how it works, though, is a little bit funny, because they always seem to target your most northern units every time they use the airstrike. They'll target your northern units, so for that reason, we can sort of get by the airstrike by placing a sacrificial minigunner, as I like to call it, all the way up to the north, so they can. So when they do inevitably use their airstrike, all you're losing is your one unit instead of like a whole bunch of units like these guys that are all bunched up together. But looks like we have some patrolling Humvees that are causing me a bit of a ruckus here. That's not very good. Let's send you guys up and go and deal with them. Which I wanted to send my recon legs to go and do some scouting anyways. Actually, put you guys down on this, because there's like a cliff that goes, and they go all the way around to get in there. So we'll go ahead and get them to do that while we build our second refinery. Very good. And I think, oh yeah, no power. Let's go ahead and build another power plant then. Let's build another power plant. Look at this, just running through the Tiberium using a reminder that Tiberium is very unhealthy and poisonous for pretty much all known forms of life, especially humans. And that's why infantry lose health when they go over Tiberium. It's extremely toxic. And you will see later on in the missions that the Tiberium will start to affect some of the plant life as well, and will start to mutate the trees. But we're not at that point in this campaign, because we're still pretty early in, and that is kind of cool, again, how the whole campaign process works, is that since we're this early in the campaign, it's pretty much, you know, timeline-wise, the same as in the GDI campaign, you know, the Mission 5. So, because of that, in a way, the campaigns chronologically both progress at the same rate. Which is pretty cool. Another cool thing that I always like to find. Really neat. And because of that, we haven't quite gotten to the point, again, before the plant life gets getting mutated. Yes, the cool, unique African wildlife here in the Sahara, or the Serengeti. I don't know what part of these Africa that these trees are from exactly, but they're definitely from Africa. That's for sure. But yeah, just to further emphasize that we are indeed fighting in Africa. And it is kind of funny how there are some places in Africa that are not really like this. That they do have a lot more green stuff, but especially in mid-Africa that has almost a small rainforest there, where it definitely looks a lot more wetter and humid than this. But despite that, it's the environment that we're fighting in is always going to look like this in the desert. So yeah. I mean, I guess it's an old game, so you know, what can you do? Alright, so I noticed there's some guys that were trying to shoot at us there when we were over to the village here. It's another like little peaceful little village. That is, and yep, there's the airstrike that I was talking about. So yeah, you gotta watch out for the airstrike from now on. Like I said before, the best way to get around it is to just place one unit as far north as you can. Now, sadly, you can't do it with technicians. Technicians don't count. They just don't count as technicians or yeah, the very gayish sounding technicians. It has to be at least a minigunner or a big group. I don't know. I guess the airstrikers are always homophobic. I guess, you know, they just don't like to kill gay sounding technicians. They're always like, oh, he's gay. I want to go after him.
Construction complete.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding around.
Building.
Yeah, those damn airstrikers. So homophobic.
Construction complete.
Oh, right there. See what I mean? That's what I said before in the couple previous episodes. That harvester just ran over my bike there. So that's what I was talking about. That's what I meant there, guys. That my recon bikes are such a light vehicle, they can actually be ran over by vehicles that are very heavy, such as harvesters, as you saw there. I think MCVs can also do it as well as mammoth tanks, so that is a thing that you do have to watch out for.
Building.
A thing that you may not expect, but it's there. And hey, we got ourselves our first enemy medium tank, first making his appearance. So he seems to be approaching our base as well as some other infantry. So let's go ahead and build up our defenses a little bit more, get us some guards going, maybe make a couple of bazooka men, since bazooka men are actually pretty good at taking out enemy tanks, so we will need them for that. As well as anti-air, but we haven't gotten to that one yet. Well, actually, sort of. You count the airstrikers, but yeah. That's more the SAM site's job than the bazooka men's job. Because bazooka men are also capable of taking out enemy airstrike bombers. But hey, look at this. It seems that GDI is also hostile towards this village. I mean, we are as well, but I guess they're gonna go ahead and destroy it for us, you know, spare us the trouble. Which I'm completely fine with. If anything, it'll give us more time to gather up our stuff. So yeah, there's that. I would like there to be another sacrificial minigunner north though, so we'll get one up there and do that. As well as some more guards up here. Since I know, even though we can now build SAM sites, the anti-air base defense structure, we still can't build bunker turrets, the standard base defense structure, which is a little odd, and also again unfair in the sense that they really do blue ball you on the defense structures. But you know, it's an old game, and I guess that's the way that they thought back then. For difficulty, anyways. I swear, it's not that bad in the later Command and Conquer games. They do smarten up on that a lot better. Like even in Red Alert 1, they give you access to the base defense structures a lot earlier than in this game. Like a lot, like in the second mission too. So like that early. So it's way better in that one. So don't worry, guys. It won't always be like this. It's just like this because it's an old ass game, I guess. It's an old ass game. So yeah, I want to build some sandbag walls, and I kind of want to build it in like this kind of box fashion here. Or maybe even close this off completely too. I could do that with the front entrance having the two SAM sites. Actually, I might actually have to put it up one more, just one more. So we'll get rid of that. You can still you can still sandbags, of course, just by clicking on them with the cell icon. As you saw there, so but they don't give you much money. But it is a thing that you can do. And then we'll start building SAM sites. We'll build ourselves an airstrip too, because that's also kind of important. It would be nice to start making more vehicles now that we finally can. In mission 5 here, in usually the first mission where you can build vehicles.
Construction complete.
And now we're finally here. Yes, there's definitely something I would like to do. But yeah, let's go ahead and build this upwards, and I'll beat it from this side.
Complete.
Give the harvesters a bit of a less of a hard time having to go all the way around. I mean, we could also make a small entrance to the side here, but I don't want to do that.
Building.
I'm not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it today, you know.
Construction complete.
Meantime, just keep building the sandbags. I know this is going to take a while, so just bear with me, folks.
Construction complete.
Shouldn't be much longer now.
Building.
Well, shouldn't be much longer. As the missions are starting to get a little bit more complex, you can expect them to get a little bit longer as well. As we are approaching that point in the campaign where the big plot twists are going to take place, and and everything's going to get complicated and more difficult, and yada yada yada. So it's to be expected. There is, however, like I said before, the Nod campaign is slightly shorter than the GDI campaign, so there will be slightly less missions. So at least there's that. At least it gives us a bit of a break in that sense. Alright, you guys are still up there. Very good. Almost done these walls, guys. Almost done. Then we can build the SAM site, and we can make it look all fancy looking, and yeah! Almost there. There's only, I mean, I guess I could speed up the game footage too, but yeah. I think we should be good. It shouldn't be too bad. Almost. I think we should make one more here, and then that should be it. That should be it. Now, once you made your outside walls and stuff, another thing you can do is put some sandbags on the inside here, and then another one there to make like a sort of square that sort of strengthen your main wall defense. I know we've probably seen this many times before in a lot of the computer player generated bases, but yeah, you can do that in this too, and this is the way to do it if you want. And actually, yeah, no, we'll get rid of that one and just make this entrance over here more. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And it looks fairly even too.
Construction complete.
So for all you guys out there, all you people out there has OCD or some shit, could be like, no, it's pretty even now. It's even. It's fine. It's fine. Right? Yeah, it's just a little wonky weird, but let's face it, people with OCD would still be pretty mad at me for my base designs, let's be real here. But I'm not trying to be judgy, but yeah, they probably will still be mad at me. Just saying. And oh, we got another airstrike. No! Goodbye, minigunner, it was nice knowing you. Alright, you're next, guy, you're next, there, go up. Get up there. Serve your purpose as the sacrificial minigunner that you are. Yes. Yes. Alright, so I still got one. See, I still got one bike up here. Oh, well, maybe not much longer. Yeah, I was gonna say, well, we can send it up, but I guess these two grenadiers are gonna be real jerks, Grenadiers, more like jerkadiers. That was I apologize for that one, folks. That was a bad joke. You know me, I'm always about those bad jokes. Alright, you guys can start going after these dudes, because I have the feeling they're going to try and go after my newly placed sacrificial minigunner. I don't really appreciate that. Hey, stop it. Get him. No. You ain't getting this guy, not on my watch. Actually, tank can go ahead and run him over. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. Alright, let's keep building those SAM sites. We'll place one here, and we'll place one here to act as, I guess, take the place of what would otherwise be our turrets, but since we can't place turrets, or we can't build them yet, I guess we'll just build SAM sites instead in their place. And we'll build a third one down here, right next to the construction yard, to give a little bit of extra protection towards the rear of our base. Yes. Just waiting for the SAM site to complete. And they are a little bit expensive, but once you build up enough of them, it should give your base sufficient protection. I mean, 3 of them should definitely be enough to shoot down any airstrike bombers that come towards the base. So yeah, we'll get the third one here. We'll get sort of like a trifecta of airstrikes going, and like a triangle here. So we'll build the third one right over here. soon as it finishes, and then we can build ourselves the airstrip. Yes, finally be able to make vehicles, and I think we'll either build it here or here. I have to decide.
okay.
I have to decide, but let's build that SAM site. Very good. Alright, got the whole SAM site defense perimeter thing set up. Now let's build the airstrip.
Yeah, okay.
And I believe for you to complete the mission, they do want you to at least build one SAM site too. Like, you can actually go in and destroy all enemy forces, which of course that's the other thing they want you to do, as per usual. But once you actually have that done and you don't have any SAM sites, you'll actually be left in possibly not knowing what to do. And it's not until you build your first SAM site that it actually completes the mission. So yeah, building these are not optional, at least not for this mission. You have to build at least one. And I mean, they are pretty good for anti-air defense, so you know, there is that. It is good to have it. And it will definitely protect your base from airstrikes, or at least it should. I know the missiles don't always hit their target, but they should at least make a good attempt to defend your base, you know? So yeah, let's go ahead and finish off that harvester there. And then now we'll probably anger the enemies a bit, but once we have their harvester destroyed, that means they'll have their economy completely crippled, since we're too early on in the game for them to make more harvesters. So yeah, the sooner we do this, actually, the better. And then from that point forward, it shouldn't be too much more difficult from then on, but it looks like get to his base. Can we make it? Can we make it to the harvester? Doesn't look like it. See if we get you bazooka men to try and go after their tank. Oh, no. It's not going to make it. Ah! Well, looks like we're not going to make it this time. Oh, well. At least we tried. We'll get them next time. You know, mission fail. We'll get them next time.
New construction.
Alright, we got the airstrip done, finally. And look at that, we need more power. Surprise, surprise. Alright, so we'll go ahead and build another power plant then. And oh crap, they're going after my guy. They're going after my guy. Better send a group of gay guys, I mean technicians, after them. Watch them all die to one grenadier, because they're so weak. Hey, watch. Go! Attack! They're behind their little computer guys. Wow, good job, men. Good job. So now it looks like we might be in trouble here, so let's get our boats ready. We'll build some light tanks too, real quick as we can. And then hopefully, since we are on the right side of the screen here, and the airplane always comes on the right side, it should just drop them off almost instantly, so we should get our light tanks very quickly. But unless we're out of money, then I guess we're not getting them. Damn it. Now, what are you doing? Go and attack the tank. You're cool. Ah. I want you guys to attack these tanks, not stand there. Like, come on, what is your problem? Uh-oh, he's gonna get ran over. Great. Come on, kill him before he runs you over. Damn it. Oh boy, look at this. This is a bit of a mess here. But you know what? That's okay. We're still good. We haven't really destroyed anything important. And that's all that really matters. Yeah, it's all that matters. Although we might lose a SAM site here. We might just. But let's actually get some. Get a bazooka men. And we'll get a recon buddy. And the recon will get the bazooka men to go after that tank, because we need to kill that tank. That's what's actually doing more damage to the SAM site than the Humvee is. Come on, hopefully we'll have enough money. Yes, alright. Alright, come on. Recon bike, we need you to take out the Humvee. Very good. You'll have this attention change? No? Alright, well that's fine. So they don't destroy this SAM sites. Come on. One more hit should do it. Alright, now go after the tank. Oh, I guess we're gonna lose this SAM sites. Or maybe not, let's see. One more hit. Ah. Basket. At least I got 2 minigunners out of it, which is actually pretty good. Better than 1 or 0 for sure. So we'll send you up to the north to go explore there, and we'll put another one of you up there. And I guess we're rebuilding the SAM site too. Great. Yeah, we need to take out that that harvester wherever it is. Maybe we can do it with this last minigunner, since that harvester is in such low health now. We can probably do it. Actually finish him off with one guy. Actually be pretty hilarious if we can, so let's go ahead and try it. Let's try our luck, shall we? He should be good as long as the harvester doesn't try and run him over.
Construction complete.
And by the time they do send forces to deal with my guy, it'll
Building.
hopefully be too late for them. So yeah, we're just waiting for that harvester. Since he is also really low health, he will also be going very, very slowly, so there's that too. Let's see, looks like another airstrike that hit him. That's interesting. Let's not pay any attention to that. Instead, let's wait for that harvester. Because up here, right past this fog of war edge, is the enemy base. Which is to be expected, really, because it is sort of the opposite end of the map where army is at. So, yeah, can't really be surprised there. Looks like we got actually an enemy airdropping some troops here via helicopter. That's interesting. But hey, there's the enemy harvester. Go on and take care of it. And try not to get yourself run over. Ah, crap. Come on, get him. Catch up to him. Alright, you just barely catch up to him. Oh no. Run! Oh, he's not gonna live. Maybe we can get him from,
Building.
not buggy. Maybe we can do with a not buggy. Let's see here. He's so low health. Like one more hit should do it. We're gonna call on a not buggy to finish the job once and for all.
Construction complete.
Looks like we're gonna have to do some micro with him against those grenadiers because yeah, those grenadiers are not looking too happy. I mean, he's not sending out any more stuff by the looks of me. So just gotta take out this harvester. Come on, destroy the harvester.
She's under attack.
Yeah, so low health. It's so low. Alright, now kill the grenadiers again. Now we have to do the very tedious process of micro, so just bear with me here, folks. And we'll get him. Should be good. Just gotta be a little careful. Ah, did a little bit of damage there. That's fine. Alright, come on closer, grenadiers. Yes, into the noxious Tiberium. Like a bunch of fools. Yes, very good. Haha. Alright, so their harvester's down, so that's their economy completely crippled now, which is good.
Building.
It's going to be a matter of time before they run completely out of money and won't be able to send any more stuff after me.
Construction complete.
As a result.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I think from this point onward, we can just focus on gathering up our main forces now.
Yes, sir.
Go in and wipe out everything. Which is, of course, what we need to do. Apart from building SAM sites, of course. But yeah. Looking pretty good here. Pretty good. You know, it was a little bit of a rocky start, but we're doing good now. We got, in case we run out of resources, we got not only a big Tiberium patch there, but another one over here that the enemy was harvesting, but not anymore since, yeah, they don't have one. They don't have the harvester anymore. Actually, you know what?
Building.
For the sake of harvesting stuff faster, I might actually build a third refinery and then sell it, so we'll have 3 harvesters going at it. I might actually do that.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, let's build a refinery. Hopefully we'll speed things up a bit and it'll be a worthwhile investment. Yes, but the worthwhile investment, yes, if I do say so myself. But unfortunately, since it's just waiting for my units to gather up resources, looks like I'm going to have to speed up the game footage here. So we'll put you up here and wait for that airstriker to come while we get some more, yeah.
Building.
Get some more stuff
Complete.
there. And then we'll
Unit ready.
you all the way up there. Very good.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
And yeah, place you there, and then we'll sell you, and then we'll get you to harvest as well as you over there. So yeah, looks like we'll have to keep the game footage sped up for just a few seconds here, ladies and gentlemen, while we wait. Oh, that's it. That was a very fast airstrike. Very, very fast one. It was a quickie. That was a quickie. So, alright, so every minigunner is as good as the last, and we'll go ahead and put you up here while we wait for the next airstrike bomber. Very good. And yeah, just gathering up my forces now. So, I mean, we might as well do that while we have the game footage spread out. Might as well. Might as well. Get some mini gunners, get some vehicles like tanks. And look at how fast it goes with the game footage spread out. Look at that, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Don't mind Eva saying unit ready over and over and over again though. And the reinforcements have arrived thing is all from the airstrip hitting units. So yeah. Don't get confused by that either. That's all that it is. But it looks like, yeah, I'm just waiting for my resources again, so just speed it up for a few more seconds here. Well, that one harvester just sits around not knowing what to do. Very good. That's fine. It should correct itself as soon as one of those harvester refineries becomes free to use. What should I build now? I should probably build some mod buggies, get some mod buggies going. Very good. Since mod buggies only cost 300, they are fairly cheap too, so should be able to get like 4 buggies out of this. Very nice. So yeah, looks like it's pretty much it for this mission. Just gathering up my forces and should definitely be able to finish this in just under 40 minutes. Under 40 minutes for sure. Definitely. So especially if I keep speeding up the game footage here. Should be done in this in no time at all. Alright, so we'll get that 4th buggy up, and I guess we'll get some recon bikes too, because why not? Yes, recon bikes. I mean, we could also engineer rush the base with a bunch of engineers, but we wouldn't still kind of early in the game to get much stuff in. And actually, just like in GDI Mission 5, we were not able to build tanks. We wouldn't be able to build any tanks if we were to capture the war factory anyways. We would only be able to build ABCs and Humvees. So yeah, there's that too. So yeah, no real point in going to capture their buildings. So yeah, we'll pull you guys back in, I guess. And oh, here comes the airstrike. It's a napalm strike. Yeah, somebody got a kill streak. I mean, somebody must have gotten a kill streak, because damn, that was quite the napalm strike. Is there a classic Call of Duty reference there for you, folks? The napalm strike, kill streak. Very good. But I think we're good now. I think this should be good enough for our forces. So let's go ahead and send them forward and crush anyone who opposes me. Yes. Look at all those guys go. Oh yeah, that extra bike that I was gonna get to. Very good. But yeah, I think this is gonna be pretty much it here. We'll just get our forces here and then push on into the enemy base, which is just past this shroud here. I think that's the enemy wall right there, actually. Yep. There they are, and it's gonna have 2 guard towers, so we'll be ready for that. Just regroup my units here for a couple of seconds. Alright guys, go ahead and take them out. Take them out. Obliterate them. Yes. Send my massive strike force. Yes, my all-powerful strike force. With a nice, very nice, lovely mixed bag of units too. Because really, you can't go wrong with that. I mean, you can always just tank rush with a whole bunch of light tanks, but yeah, you can't go wrong with mixing units. Because overall, you have all the good stuff against everything. Yeah, you're just good against everything. Can't go wrong. What we can go wrong is these damn grenadiers always constantly blowing up your heads. Just quickly kill them, kill that Humvee, destroy the barracks, and we should be good. It should be that war factory just past this shroud here, so we'll go ahead and destroy that next. Hello, war factory. Nice not knowing you. Or I guess in this case it was not nice not knowing you. Yeah, see what I did there? But yeah, they really don't stand a chance now. Just going in and mopping the floor with their asses at this point. And yeah, they should really be out of money. Let's see it. We can see if they have any silos in. Oh no, their silos still have a lot of Tiberium in it, so I guess they're not low on money. I mean, I guess there's that other surefire sign of them selling off their buildings too, which they were not doing to tell if they were low on money or not. So yeah, I guess they were just hoarding their money for whatever reason. But whatever, it worked in our favor. So let's go ahead and destroy them. And yeah, They can rebuild all the buildings they want, but it's not going to help them at that point. And look at that. They built that far away from their buildings. What a fucking cheating bastards. I can't do that. Damn AI, he deserves to die. He deserves to die for his crimes of cheating. Yes, in an old 90s game, he shall pay. So let's go and make him pay, shall we? And just before we do that, let's save up our game so we'll always have this memory saved in our hearts. And yeah, so that should be this mission done now, finally. This mission done. Pretty cool mission. A little bit more difficult from the first few non-missions, but hey, I guess that's to be expected. It is pretty cool that we get vehicles now, the light tank, recon bike, and on their SAM site. I actually didn't build a communications tower throughout this mission, but it doesn't matter, because we don't need no communications tower. We're always good at the communicating to our troops, so it's don't really understand why we need that. I'm just joking. Anyways, that's that mission done. Very nice mission. We did suffer a few casualties there, but not as many as GDI did. Well, actually, we did suffer quite a lot of casualties, but still not as many as they did. All that matters is if they were the ones who got hurt more than we did. So that's this mission done. And glad to end it off as we pretty clean playthrough. So yeah, with that being said, thank you so much everyone for watching. If you liked the video as well as the other ones that I upload onto here, then don't forget to drop a like, comment, or subscribe, as I upload videos almost every day. So be sure to hit that bell and get those juicy notifications. Be sure to stay tuned for next time. We're getting to Nod Mission 6. Yes, almost halfway through the campaign already. Yes, can you believe it? Yes, I sure can. So yes, be looking forward to seeing you there as well as seeing me there. But until then, this is Endemic Wayne 77 signing off. And as always, take care everyone. Goodbye.